Hey guys, today I have a craving, so this is what I'm making. So to start, I have about 2 pounds of ground pork in a bowl, and to that I am going to crack in 2 large eggs. And then to that I am going to add 2 teaspoons of sesame oil, so about that much. Now I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of ground garlic or powdered garlic, and about the same of ground ginger, or a bit less if you want it a bit less spicy like I do. Don't forget to season with just a really small amount of black pepper and about half a teaspoon of salt. Now add in about a cup of breadcrumbs, but I am using essentially blended up oats, which is a good alternative. And then we are just going to get mixing this until combined. Do not overmix it because you don't want the meat to be too tough, and then we'll get going on cooking these. So now that I have this all combined, I am going to roll these into 2-inch meatballs, just so they're a nice healthy portion. And I'm going to set them in my pan, my casserole pan that is. Now I am just going to drizzle with a little bit of oil so they don't burn while they're in the oven. And I am going to get my oven preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm going to cook these for about 30 to 40 minutes. And at the exact same time, we're going to be roasting up some sweet potatoes. So I am just going to start by peeling 2 medium sweet potatoes. Next, for my sweet potatoes, I am just going to dice them into about a 1.5 centimeter dice. Now let's throw them on a sheet pan, drizzle with a bit of oil just like we did with our meatballs. And I'm going to season with some salt and pepper. And my favorite thing to also add on to this is just a little bit of chili powder. And then I'm going to mix that all together. Now while the meatballs go, I'm going to get started on a sauce. So to a large saucepan, so that you can mix the meatballs in after, we are going to add half a cup of hoisin, 1/5 of a cup of white wine vinegar, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and a teaspoon of sesame oil, and some ground ginger, about half a teaspoon, or that much. I'm going to have to remove some of that, and about a tablespoon of garlic powder. Don't worry if you make a mistake in the kitchen. You can always redo it or try to undo it. And now just put the sauce on a medium heat and cook until it becomes nice and bubbly. And now into the oven my meatballs go. And also my sweet potatoes for, again, 30 to 40 minutes. And now after about 5 minutes, your sauce should be a bit thicker and you can pull it off the heat. And now to check the meatballs to make sure they're done, just poke a couple of the thicker ones, and if the juices run clear, they are cooked through. And in this case, mine are cooked through. And now I am just going to take my meatballs and add them to my sauce. And I'm going to give that a nice mix around to coat them in the sauce, and then they'll be ready to serve with your choice of side. To serve, I am also going to do some green onions over top, but that is completely optional, especially if you don't like green onions or onions in general. Now I'm just going to try a bite of my meatballs because that's like the main dish here, and I'll let you know how it is. So this recipe is so good for so many reasons. The very first reason is because the amount of time it took me to make was very minimal. From start to finish, including getting my ingredients out, it probably took me an hour. You can also do this in the slow cooker, which is a good number 2 if you want that as an aspect in your cooking, just like very like slow cooker-ish, which is actually going to be good for the summer coming up. The flavor is also absolutely amazing. If I could do one tweak to this recipe, it would probably be to add a little bit of honey for a little bit of sweetness, but other than that, it is amazing. So if that sounds good to you, stay tuned. Welcome to my kitchen, and let's see what I am cooking next.